Welcome to Phat Fiber. I'm Chris Wallace, and we took a little longer break than we expected, but we're back, and it's October. Our theme is Ex Libris, and I'm really excited to show you the samples that could be in your box, and then all of the samples that are in this video will be available to the Super Box winner, and for more details, look at our Phat Fiber Ravelry group for that.
One lucky person gets the Super Box, which you know you want.
All the cool stuff. Take one.
Comfed Out Kaiser sent in these beautiful bats.
The confetti bat. Firestar, mohair, alpaca, wool, and silk. Because you all know you want a little silk in your basket.
They're very soft and springy, and I think that this is going to be a really fun thing to spin. I'm looking forward to trying these out. Silly Sheep Designs. And Wanda sent in these beautiful little stitch markers. These are charming little peacock stitch markers, but there's also these other ones that look like little gumballs to me. Next we have the Dying Arts. Tara sent us both fiber and yarn this month, and she used Wicked, Gregory Maguire's Wicked, as her inspiration. And these fibers are merino and tencel, as I take them apart.
So, do you bat, do you yarn? Do you yarn, do you bat? Do you feel like a cat? What about that? You know you want this box.
Garilynn sent us in a sample of her Fairy Slouch pattern. And she's also running a special right now on her Ravelry page. If you let her know you got this pattern in your box, she'll give you another pattern for free. So right now she has a buy one get one free special. Next we've got GloriaPatre, and she sent in these great little stitch markers. Sent in the stitch markers inspired by The Old Man and the Sea by Ernest Hemingway. And these are solid rings that'd be easy to transfer between needles, and again,
You want some of these stitch markers for that, along with Chocolate Kiss.
next we have Handmade Hollows. And Alice sent in merino top braids in a colorway that she calls Desert Oasis. And they're so pretty and so soft. And very squishy, as you'd expect from merino. And I just love her color gradient on this. It's such a pretty combination of colors. So Jenny's Yarn and Jewelry sent in some fabulous yarn. She modeled these after two different book covers. One of them is The Charming Man by Marian Keyes, and this one is just one of my favorites. It's absolutely beautiful. I love the rich violets in there. There's sky blue, there's a little bit of mint green, and I really love that. Dire Consequences by Maggie Sefton. This one has jade, mint, some almost burgundy and rose in there. And they're really soft, and they seem to be, these look like they're about fingering weight, so I think they would make a really beautiful shawl.
Let's hope dire consequences don't happen to this charming man. So you'll have to marry them in such a way that everyone stays safe.
Kitty Minecrafts. Barbara sent in two different bats for us, and she made these to look like her cats. And she named them Wesley and Buttercup because her and her husband's favorite story when they met was The Princess Bride. So Wesley has these beautiful soft grays and a really soft green, sage kind of green. And it's all fluffy and not compacted at all. And then Buttercup has all these golds and oranges flowing through with a nice dark black to bounce off of. Sparkly Firestar in there. So I really...
Kitty Minecrafts. And it's Buttercup and Wesley from The Princess Bride. That's their cats. This isn't cat hair.
Exchanging Fire. Lady Danio sent us a batch of stitch markers delightful little stitch markers that it was inspired by the reading Rainbow. So you can see there's a little rocket ship and TV, little rainbow, and they're just so adorable. Porpoise Fur. We've got, Rachel sent in Corriedale top this time. And it's a really great fiber for beginners because there's a nice long stable length anywhere from 3 to 6 inches, and very springy. You'll see the colors in here range from like a delicate cream that's probably the natural color of the fiber to some dark coffee and eggplant colors that are really, really rich and beautiful. Spinner's Cottage. We've got, Vicky sent in a heavy worsted weight yarn in a colorway that reminds me a lot of an oyster shell. It's got some subtle violet and beige, so a couple of different beautiful grays in there. I really love this. Winemakerssister. Heather sent in these adorable little tiny book lockets. I don't know, is that a good spot?
Go that way? Yeah.
And they actually open up. They're so adorable. And I just keep picturing putting an image inside of this of somebody that I'm knitting for, or just something that I want to keep close to me while I'm knitting. Wildethyme Art. Lauren Steph sent in bats, which her inspiration was Jonathan Livingston Seagull, and by Richard Bach, and she blended into these many luxury fibers, and I didn't even write down all of them, but they're here on the package. There's bamboo, there's lamb's locks, there's silk noils, there's holographic angelina, and all kinds of other wonderful fibers. This would make a really fabulous art yarn. You could even use this for felting if you wanted to. Just wonderful links of fiber here. Catawampus Farm sent in, Janet sent us some natural Romney and Jacob fibers. And the Farm Fresh Romney came from a sheep named Alice. And it's really soft, it's really fluffy. A great umber color. Looks like it'd be really great to spin. And the Jacob wool. And you can see this has all the classic colors of the Jacob. It has some lighter grays and whites and some dark brown, almost black in there. And all of her fibers were raised on small farms in Maine. We have my sample. Now that I'm taking over Phat Fiber, I'm still going to be doing samples and contributing. And this month I used Alice in Wonderland as my inspiration, obviously. I'm really happy that you guys are joining me, and keep in touch, and the box sale will happen soon. Thank you. So I'm really excited, and I can't wait to show you the boxes, and thank you for joining me. It's so wonderful.
Really
Really, really wonderful.
It's really is what it is.
It's so really wonderful.
It's so really, it's really.
Really? I'm not kidding.